Hey, Concord Heating and Air Conditioning. I spoke to Diane earlier today, or depending on when you watch this, it was on Tuesday. In this video, I'm going to be, and she said to go ahead and shoot this over to you guys. But I'm going to be going over three things that if you start implementing today, you could actually boost your presence in a couple of the service areas, Harrisburg and Kannapolis. Um, and start ranking up there higher, and also raise your Google business profile on the map pack, which I'm going to explain, and get you more jobs. Now, if you can see by the end of this video that I do have the technical know-how to get this done, you can reach back out, we can chat, or if you just want to implement this yourself, that's fine. But I'm going to go ahead and jump in. Three things I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, I know you're already doing really good in Concord. You're actually number one with the organic searches, but not for the Google business profile. And I'll explain that in a minute. But you're doing good as far as your website for Concord. I would just say if you want to rank in Harrisburg and Kannapolis, you would need to beef up each of those pages with a little bit more content and also the right keywords, which I've got a tool here that I do use for keyword research for Kannapolis, like HVAC Kannapolis NC. And I know Kannapolis has about a 60,000 population, and then Harrisburg, what was it? Let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, Harrisburg, I believe, has about 50,000. So there's another 110,000 people out there that are searching for your services that you can rank in those areas for. We just need to beef up those pages, get those keywords that we can actually pull from here through the related keywords, and get all the keywords that people are searching for, put them on your site, then you can be found there as well. But what I really want to go over are citations, and I want to show you this. Now, when people are searching for these terms like HVAC Concord NC, studies have shown that right around anywhere between 40 to 60% of those people are not scrolling past this section here. This is the map pack, and this is your Google business profile right here. So you're in the map pack, which is great, right? But you're right at the bottom. So if somebody comes up, it's going to knock you off, and nobody's clicking more businesses. So there is a way to get to the top. And now a lot of people are under the impression that it's reviews, right? That are the main driver here. And if that were the case, all temp would be above T-Birds. And there's some that are off here in the more businesses that are in the thousands. So it's not reviews. It's actually there's two main drivers. It's proximity, which you're in Concord. And you can't really change that anyway unless you move. But the one that we have a lot of control over are citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples are Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau. There's quite a few of them, and I'm sure you have quite a few of them. Now, it used to be the more citations you had, the better, but Google doesn't really work like that anymore. They look at the quality of those directories, of those citations. So you can actually Google, in fact, the top 50 to 100 HVAC directories for citations, and that'll show the ones that you want to be in. So I would check that list after you pull it up and make sure you're in all of those, right? The ones that you aren't in, go ahead and get in. And another main factor here that a lot of businesses are not aware of is AI. AI is a huge, well, people know of AI like ChatGPT and Gemini, and people are using these to get referred as well. So for services. And this is where we call them the three major data aggregators. This comes into play. It's Foursquare, Data Axle, and Newstar. You want to get verified in these three. Once you're verified in these three, it actually will push all your information or your important information down to like hundreds of other apps, directories, and GPS systems. And besides getting your name out there, it creates data consistency across all these platforms, which is a huge trust signal for not only Google, but all these AI platforms. And AI is more likely to refer you when people are looking for these services. And this will actually boost you up in this map pack as well. Yeah, and that's basically it. As far as those other, so like I said, you're number one in Concord, but if you do want to rank in those other, hold on, sorry, in those other areas like Harrisburg and Kannapolis, you'd want to beef up those service area pages and then push what we call backlinks to those pages. Now, backlinks is essentially when you have other websites on the internet that have a link on there, and say, for example, this link, when clicked, it links back to your website. Google uses these backlinks as like an online referral system, and the more relevant that those websites are to your website and to your industry, the better. So, for example, say you have like a popular local blog page or a popular industry related site linking to your website. That's what's actually going to push you up in these other areas in their rankings. It's like you're number one in Concord, it'd start pushing you up number one in those other areas too. But say you have a website like Pizza Hut that's linking back to you or linking back to one of your other service area pages, it's not going to do you any good because you guys don't sell pizza. But we can actually pull up some of the number one guys in Harrisburg and Kannapolis. In this tool, like this is you guys, so how we can actually look at your, see, you currently have 172 backlinks coming from a total of 60 other websites. They're called referring domains here. And I had pulled your referring domains up, and these are all the websites you're currently getting backlinks from. We could look at your competitors' info for their locations and get backlinks pointing to your location pages from these same ones. And you could do them with these same sites as well. And that would actually start boosting you up organically in those other areas and get you a lot more traffic that you're getting now if you want to grow or if you're wanting to scale. But other than that, like I said, you're doing great in Concord. You guys are pulling up there. You could get number one on the map pack too, and then you'd have number one map pack, number one. Oh, and I wanted to show you why it's important to get number one on the map pack. So this is average click-through rate by position on the map pack for 2025 and 2026. Position one gets anywhere between 17 to 25% of the clicks. Position two, it drops a little bit, 15 to 20%. Then you're sitting right around 15 at position three. So it may not seem like a whole lot, but it is a boost, right? That's a few more jobs, few more leads per month for you just in the Concord area. So let's just go ahead and recap what we went over. I keep on going to this other guy. The Concord, those service area pages, you'd want to beef those up. A rule of thumb, but you're kind of an exception here, but Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on these area pages or on these home pages, and you're getting away with a lot less than that, maybe because the competition might not be too crazy there. But this will give you a bunch of plenty of opportunity to add in all those keywords, especially for those other service areas if you want to rank there. Then citations, right? Just make sure you're in those core 50 to 100 and go ahead and get verified in the top 3 data aggregators. And then if you want to rank in those other areas, go ahead and get more quality backlinks pointing to those other websites, and that'll start pushing you up the rankings on those other areas as well. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you can take this information if you want and implement it yourself, or if you'd like to start ranking and you need some help, you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, a little far from you. You can simply reply back to this email or give me a call at 910-551-2006. But other than that, I appreciate your time, and I thank Diane for giving me the go-ahead to send this video to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.